Welcome all. We are going to start with our new lesson, that is light and formation of the shadows. So, what is actually the light? From where do we get the light? What will happen if there is total darkness? So, these are the questions which matter us a lot. But in this lesson, we are going to study about the light and also the formation of shadows. The objects or materials which emit light means which gives out the light on themselves are the sources of light, and such sources of light are said to be as luminous objects or materials. So what they want to tell you is the objects or any of the materials which gives out their light on themselves. It's not the bulb. Bulb is man-made. Someone have prepared it. But the sun gives out the light on its own. So such objects or such materials are said to be as luminous objects or materials. The intensity of the light is determined by the extent to which the objects emit light. Intensity means what? In Marathi we call it as tivrata. The intensity of the light is determined, how powerful the light is determined by how it is falling on another object. So if you want to determine the power of a light, you can determine it how it is emitting on the other object. For example, the light emitted by an electric torch is more intense than which is obtained from candle. If you observe the light which we are getting from candle and the light which we are getting from torch, so the torch one light is very intense, in Marathi we can say as tivra, than that of the candle. So the objects and the materials which are not the sources of light on themselves are said to be as non-luminous objects. And some man-made objects or materials also emit light. For example, now non-luminous means what? You can consider the moon. Moon doesn't have its own light, but it is just the reflection of sun. That's why sunlight, that's why we can term moon as a non-luminous object. But some man-made objects are giving the light on their own. For example, torch, bulb, etc. So they are said to be as artificial sources of light. The sun is the main natural source of light. Other stars which are seen in the night sky, fireflies, some angular fish, as well as the honey mushroom are the natural sources of light. Which is the main natural source? Yes, the sun is the main natural source. The propagation of light. You may have seen in the afternoon the rays entering the room through the slit on the door or the small hole in the roof. As these rays of the light from the slit or the hole move towards the floor, the dust particles in their way are seen clearly. So if you observe when you are sleeping in afternoon time, you can see the light is just coming into your house just because of the slit of the door which is open, and you can clearly see into them some of the dust particles, etc. You can see clearly in this picture how actually it is, and you can see that it is traveling in a straight line. So there is one experiment that you can do if you are free at your home. You can take the 3 cardboard sheets. I'll just show you. Just see over here, and just emit or put the hole in proper way. Like if one hole is given in the one cardboard, same at the same position, the next cardboard the hole will be there. So, and just place the candle in front of it. Now you can observe the candle. Why? Because that light is just coming in straight way. Can you observe it in the second step? The middle cardboard is just moved a slight way, but you cannot observe it. Why? Because the light is traveling in a straight line, but it is having no opaque object is coming between it, and that's why the path of that light is getting disturbed and you cannot see the light. So always remember, lights travel in a straight direction. So light travels in a straight line. This is called as linear propagation of light. Why linear? You are also knowing the linear motion, the motion of an object in a straight way. That was called as linear motion. In linear propagation means what? The light which is traveling in a straight line. Now reflection of light means what? What do we and how do we see an object? The rays of the light falling on an object from the source of light are thrown back from the surface of that object. Source of light means what? For example, we will consider one room. There is a tube light. So that tube light is a source of light. When that tube light rays are falling on an object, suppose they are falling on me. then some of the rays are reflected. They are just falling on me, incident on me, and they are just reflecting back. And that reflected rays which are coming outside, they are giving you the clear image, and that is called to be as reflection of light. So we see the object when the reflected rays reach our eyes. So when do you see an object? You can see the object when the reflected rays come near your eyes. Now do you know the stars are luminous? Luminous means what? They are giving out their own light. Planets, satellites are non-luminous. That's why moonlight, which you can see, it is just an reflection of the sunlight. The next part of this is what? Now, some of the pictures you can clearly see over here. Let us see how light is reflected from the three surfaces alongside. One that is, they have given you the mirror, the another one is the food, and the next one is the, what we can say, the window or the slide of the door of a car. So when you see your face in the mirror, the light reflected from your face fall on the mirror. When the light is falling on your face, that some of the light is getting reflected back and it is falling on the mirror, and that's why you can see your image in the mirror and gets reflected back again. That is why you can see the image in the mirror. Do you see your image in the glass pane of the particular vehicle? Sometimes you can see the faint one, not the clear one how you can see in the mirror. It's just because it is a translucent object, and in wooden pan you cannot, or wooden surface, you cannot see single image, or you cannot see little also image of yourself. So always remember there are three main types of it. The one which is transparent. Transparent means what? You can clearly see the things on the other side also. Opaque means what? You cannot see the further thing. And translucent means what? Not opaque, not transparent. Okay. The next part of this lesson we are going to study soon. Thank you.